Enterprises, Fort Scott Community College, Canar Eye Care of Fort Scott, Myrick Mechanical, and State Farm Insurance Agent Cale Nelson. Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to go courtside with the call. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Dylan Duffy.
Welcome in, Tiger fans. About 1:44 game time. I wanted to bring it in real quick and just tell you about how good one we're going to have tonight. You know, the Fort Scott Tigers coming off a great win against Pittsburgh, but they're bringing in a Coffeyville team that's had a kid drop 40 already this year, 33 followed up. Yeah. They've beat Independence, who's kind of been known to have a good chance to win the SEK this year, and they also beat Chanute. So it's going to be kind of a great matchup here in the SEK tonight in the Tiger Dome, and it's going to be a fun one for you. So we're going to get ready here for the national anthem. Aaron, real quick before that, though, I don't know if there's a team, even with how Coffeyville plays, if Tigers played like they did Tuesday, it's going to be tough to beat them.
Yeah, they're a tough out for anybody, not just Southeast Kansas. In my opinion, if they play like they're capable of, and like we saw in Pittsburgh, they're a tough out for anybody in the state at the 4A level. So they're just finally starting to mesh and really feel each other out, though. So, yeah, I just hope we see the same like you just said. We'll be just fine if we do.
Yep, and with that, our starting lineups right after the national anthem. So Dusty does the starting lineups here in the Tiger Dome. We'll do them on the radio right after this. So render a salute if you want to, and we will get the national anthem underway here on All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We are back here in the Tiger Dome as we were for that national anthem. Looks like we had the choir girls sing before the girls game, and then we had the band right there before the boys game. So it's nice to get the other activities involved here at a sports game. As it looks like we do have a little bit of videography going in here on the boys side for these starting lineups, so that'll be fun to see. Nice little treat on Facebook or wherever they decide to post it later on down the road. But your starting lineups first for the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes. It's going to be number 2, Feeling, number 5, Stevens, number 15, Hershey, number 24, Austin, and number 3, Kirk. And then for your Tigers, it looks like we're going to stick to what we know, what's kind of got us going on this hot run. We're going to have number 3, Dirks Kegler, number 10, Drayden Marlowe, number 11, Cannon Brown, number 15, Tyler Anderson, and number 34, Aiden Ogren. And, you know, I got jinxed last Tuesday. I got told the Facebook comment, don't be saying anything about Aiden. He didn't foul out the last game you weren't here, and sure enough, he got fouled out in the Pittsburgh game. But it was a pretty easy victory for him, so we're good there. As bring Aaron back in here as well as we're still finishing up starting lineups here in the Tiger Dome. Aaron, I think it's going to be a really fun matchup. What do you like to see here tonight?
Probably just like we talked about in Pittsburgh, just everybody just mesh. We're finally seeing them not just play ISO ball, you know, not kind of a 1 or 2 man game. So we have the talent, you know. I believe we have really top tier talent, probably three deep, or 3 leading scorers usually.
They're close to 20 points, all of them, so yeah.
But our role player, in any given night, one of them can go off for 30 or get close to it. So as long as our other guys just play as hard as they can, that's all you can ask from them. I mean, let's be real honest. Aiden Ogren is a football player that's just being active. He's not a bad basketball player. That's not what I'm saying at all. But
no, and I talked to him after the game too, because on that one where he got the charge, I was like, Aiden, I know you saw that. He was waiting for you. He goes, yeah, I know. He's like, but I just got to go sometimes. I just needed to go, and I went, and he was there.
From the replacements. Go give me the ball. I'll get the ball, Coach.
Yep, exactly. Great movie shout out there as we're getting set up here for the tip-off. It's going to be first quarter. Going to have Cannon Brown, Dirks Kegler, Drayden Marlowe, Aiden Ogren, and Tyler Anderson. Looks like KB's going to be jumping for us, and number 24, KK, was his nickname. I know we had last name Austin, but he does like to go by KK, is what we were told from the Coffeyville radio. So here we are for the jump.
I will say real quick, too, Aiden does have one of the prettier shots.
He does.
On the whole team.
Kirk's going to come away with the possession there for Coffeyville. We're going to get set up here as we're already in a motion offense real quick. We're guarding them in man. They try to kick it into KK with Drayden all over him. They do swing it over there to Stevens, and he makes an easy layup for the Golden Tornadoes to start us off tonight.
Yeah, looks like they're probably going to double Austin when he's in the paint.
Yeah, as they should. You know, we'd like to see if Marlowe can kind of handle him a little bit himself. I don't know who they play. I don't know on the independent side. Kegler is going to make a 2-point there for the Tigers. It's going to be a tie game. You know, I don't know if I got to watch film a little bit more, but I don't know if KK's seen somebody like Drayden on him chasing him around. So we'll see how he does tonight with that. Kirk's going to swing it into the paint, into Stevens. Stevens back out to Kirk. Goes baseline into Stevens. Misses it. Ogren with the rebound. We're going to get to Kegler and look to push here as we're already 3/4 past half court now. We're going to swing it. We're going to send Tyler Anderson through, and Kegler's going to call for a screen here by Aiden. Kirk's going to get screened, kick it over to Drayden. Drayden's going to drive in, floater, right hand. It's good. Drayden Marlowe for 2.
And he's really started to like that shot here of recent, the last 2 or 3 games, and it's tough to stop when you're 6'5" and you can put that shot up.
I agree. They're going to get the ball down the court. Looks like number 2 thought about feeling it, but he didn't. He swung it over to Hershey instead.
See what you did there.
Swing it to Kirk, 17-footer, floater, misses. Aiden Ogren, another rebound. We're going to let him shoot, it looks like. But Kegler's going to also push the tempo here as well as he goes right into Stevens. Pulls it back out now. 3/4 court. He's getting a call here from feedback. He's up at the half-court line, calling the play out. We're going to have Kegler look to KB now on the right side. First time he's touched the ball besides bringing it up that first possession. He's going to have KK on him. He's going to drive in, go up with it. Maybe got fouled, no call there, and they're going to come down with the rebound there for Coffeyville.
Yeah.
Looks like KK came down with it. KB tried to get into him a little bit. You'd like to see him continue to do that tonight, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Go right at him. They're going to try to push it into him now as Drayden's on him.
He goes up, gets blocked there by Marlowe. Tyler's going to come away with the rebound. He's going to bring it up a little bit. Had Ogren flashing there. Look to the right side instead. Wants to give it to KB in the corner on a handoff. And they're going to call a travel on him. Maybe it just looked weird. I don't know. But it's going to be Coffeyville basketball underneath 3/4 court there. 5:39 first quarter. Tigers lead 4-2 here early.
I don't know if maybe he shuffled his feet before he handed it off. As Zergers are going to go right side.
Let's call that the Flintstones, the Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yeah, now back to the top to Hershey. Now Kirk's going to think about a 3. He's going to drive right side, pivot again. Just going to throw it loose.
Stevens didn't want it, so.
He's guarded by TA. He's going to get to the lane, kick it out. Now dribble to the elbow. Jump shot's good. So Feeling's going to score that there from the elbow.
It's going to be 4-4 now. 5:03 remaining here in the first quarter. As Kegler brings it across half court. He's going to look for a screen from Marlowe on Kirk. We're going to kick out a little bit more, reset this up, try to play ISO as he has Feeling on him. Don't know if that's what we wanted, but we do get it into Marlowe. He tries to go up, big, strong, go up, misses. Ogren goes for the rebound. And they're going to call him for it as he kind of was getting boxed out and continue to fight for it. We knew that would probably be the case. He's going to go for as much as he can. But 4:45, and it's going to be Coffeyville basketball with the first foul on the night for the Tigers on Aiden Ogren.
Yep, Kirk's going to bring it up. Going to be on the Tiger ball now. Now he's going to get past the volleyball line, through the legs. Now he's going to go right side to Feeling. Get it back to KK up top. He's going to drive in. It's going to be stolen away, but he's going to regain possession. Go through 2 guys, score with the foul.
It's just one of those. Marlowe was playing such great defense. If he just would have looked down, he probably could have grabbed that ball between his legs and take off with it, but he was battling and trying to get that dominant possession early. But KK goes up with it, scores that, and he's going to have a chance to name one here.
Yeah, and we talked to the radio guy from Coffeyville before this, and he said, I think out of the 40 that he scored the other night, he set, what, like 2 threes or something?
Yeah, he's
scores
high
most of his
volume
points in
inside
the paint.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to go to work down low. From up here, you can still kind of see how big his calves are, so you know he likes to work that lower body in.
Yeah.
So he's going to make his free throw as well and get the old-fashioned three-point play.
So it's going to be 7-4. Coffeyville leads here. 4:26 to go in the first. Dirk's going to bring it up. He goes left side. Now he stops. Gets a screen. Going to go off the screen. Get it to TA in the corner. He's going to get it back into Dirks as he's kind of posting up the smaller Kirk. He's going to kick it out to KB. Thinks about a three. Back up top to Marlowe.
15 on the shot clock with a three. Misses. Rebound Tyler Anderson out to Dirks Kegler. Quad A in the corner. Pump fakes. Drives baseline. Makes a great move. Sweeps across him and goes right up for two. So Quad A is starting off how he ended the Pittsburgh game, playing really good ball so far.
Steps in and scores immediately almost, so making the most of his minutes tonight. They're going to get it at the three-point line. Now they're going to go back up top to Feeling. He thinks about a three. Kirk going to get it inside to KK. We double-team him. He's going to pass it over. Goes hard.
Stevens goes in,
Scores.
Kind of was maybe hoping if Quad A could kind of take that, maybe not a flop, but take that a contact and fall down with it. Maybe they call something there.
Yeah, because he's going in full force as Stevens.
Yep, so 3-point lead here for Coffeyville with 3:18 left to go. Tyler has it on the left side, kicks over to Quad A. Quad A's looking to go downhill. Kegler in the corner now. He's going to have Kirk on him, goes the baseline, gets doubled right there as soon as he gets to the block, kicks out the KB on the left side in front of Coffeyville's bench. Swings it over to Marlowe. Thought about that long one. Quad A going to go in, goes up with it, falls to the ground, no calls. He's trying to split the defense, but Kirk gets the rebound, pushing it down here and we're going to have a travel there as KK gets it, and they're going to call that quick on him. He probably doesn't believe it, but he shook his head like he did. So
yeah, nice move, but he knew he just kind of started.
2:51 and counting first quarter. 9-6 Coffeyville lead here in the Tiger Dome as Kegler brings it across half court again. Hands it off to Drayden. Drayden's going to have Feeling on him. Picks up his dribble at the volleyball line, kicks it back to Kegler with Kirk on him. Up high, they're playing a man defense.
Calls for a screen from TA.
Doesn't really use it, tries to drive in, kicks TA at the top of the paint, or top of the key, gets back into Kegler, handoff out to TA now. 8 seconds, drives in, kicks out to KB, pump fake, gets his man up in the air, misses long. Kegler rebound up and good for the Tigers.
Yeah, good rebound there as Kegler's in just perfect position. The ball goes right to him, so we'll take it as Kirk's going to get it to the left side over here. 3-point line, Feeling. He's going to kick it up top. Thought about giving it into KK. They really want to get it into him in the paint. Now Stevens going to have it. Kicks it back out to Kirk. Going to get it to the middle of the lane, and he's going to spin, put up a jumper. It's just a little too strong off the back.
Feeling tried to go with a little fadeaway there, and it didn't work out for him. As we're going to push it all the way up. KB maybe goes, all right, it's not going to go off his foot. It's going to be Coffeyville ball as he tried to drive in and got bumped, and it went right out of bounds. So Coffeyville basketballs are going to push it up the court here with Kirk again, kind of their standard point guard. Kegler's going to be on him. He's going to go right past Kegler, goes up into Quad A. Called a foul all the way up here from the volleyball court line. You kind of think that the body foul would be called down low, but it's going to be a foul on Quad A. It's going to be his first of the night. It's going to be the Tigers' second, and that's kind of one of those things you really want to work with both of them is if you're coming in for Ogren, you don't want to get fouls as well. One of you kind of have to do the best you can.
I thought that was pretty good defense by Quad A there. Not a lot of contact, but.
Yep, Kirk kind of shortest one on the court.
Oh, by a long shot.
And he goes down like the high school coach wants you to do squats the correct way. When you're maxing out, it gets all the way down there. He misses his first, though. And his second makes his second there.
I'm going to say he's 5'3".
Be generous. Be generous.
Yeah, nothing. Hey, the kid's go. I mean, he can go.
Yeah, he's playing ball,
just not real tall.
Kind of a little Stuart Troutman, if you remember Fort Scott basketball back in the day. Just a high motor, and he's going to bust you. 3 by Drayden at the top, and he's going to be short and miss everything. We're going to get the rebound, kick it out to Dirks, and he's going to be fouled there by Feeling. So, minute 16 there is Marlowe made his first, I think, 3 or 4 at Pitt and missed his first one tonight. 2-point game. Going to get it to the corner. Quick 3 from Marlowe. Oh, in and out. You like to see the pure shot there by him as it gets ripped away from Dirks on the rebound, and Kirk's going to bring it up here for the Tornadoes. They're going to get over to KK. Marlowe's on him. Swing it back to Kirk on the inside with Kegler on him. He's going to drive in, tries to jump up. May gets the shooter's roll there, and nice little shot by Kirk. So he's going to have 3 on the night now.
Yeah, he does a good job of getting separation and finding a room to get his shot off. So
gets up quick. So 12-8 here. Golden Tornado lead with 45 seconds and counting in the Tiger Dome. Tigers trail by 3. Right into TA. Great
Easy
basket.
bucket.
He was wide open. He even paused when he got it. Like, wait, am I still open?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go up with it.
A little too wide open. Something's wrong here.
Yeah, something didn't happen.
Need a stop here. Love to get it tied up before we go into this second quarter.
There's about probably not 0.9 seconds between shot clock and clock. Marlowe's going to get the steal. Going to have an opportunity to go up into KK here. Tries to go up with it. No call.
No call.
And it's going to be shot clock off as Hershey's going to bring it across to Stevens. Stevens' little jump runner, and it's good for them. So no call there. Is 5 seconds left as Kegler's going to bring it across the line. Go up with it from the three-point line, gets it in, and it's going to count for the Tigers. So 13-14 here as he made a running floater from the three-point line.
What a shot there by Dirks to kind of get it closer to being even there.
Trent's kind of yelling at Marlowe like, hey, we got to get up. Like, you might not like the call, but we got to get up and get back. So
yeah, he didn't like the call. And there's a lot of contact. I do think, not that it's purposeful bias, but when the smaller kid goes up with it, I think when you're 6'5", it's a little harder to draw a foul. Almost.
I mean, I don't know if KK is much shorter than Marlowe, honestly, when they went up there, but it's going to be
even him. They're probably not going to call as many fouls when the KK kid goes up.
We're going to send it back to the studio for a quick break. To listen, All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
They're going to call that a 2.
Greatest hits of all time. You're tuned to the fun one. Good times, great oldies. All Hit 103.9. KOMB FM. Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises, LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Back here as they did end up calling that a 2-point as we kind of look back on.
We got replay, and he's probably a good 2 foot behind the line when he goes in the air.
Yep, but it's going to be 12-14 here for the Golden Tornadoes. They're going to be all up on KB right now. And we're going to get the ball in here as we're getting everything set up. Kegler's going to bring it across. They're going to call a blocking foul there. As he tried to run through Marlowe. They were trying to get a cheap one on Marlowe. Kirk's pretty savvy veteran for the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes, but he's going to end up getting that foul on him, so that'll be his first of the night.
KB's going to look to throw it in here. We're going to kind of run a set, get Dirks by himself with the smaller Kirk guard him. He's going to go up with his left hand and just a little bit short there.
It was one of those, he probably went up just a little too fast because KK was right there to kind of change his shot a little bit, but Kirk's going to bring it across here. Now they're going to stop it. There's something on the court. And I don't know. I
still can't believe they called that a 2.
Yeah, I need to kind of go back and look a little bit too and see if they even talk to the, like, sometimes, the scoreboard table doesn't see what they saw or something like that, and they just marked it a 2. But maybe they talked to him. We'll see. Have to check at halftime.
I saw the referee go over and tell Trent that it was a 2 as he was kind of arguing with him as KK tries to kind of body up Marlowe there. Now Kirk's going to drive in, give it up to 25. He's going to put it up and be short.
Squad A still getting some good minutes here for the Tigers. TA is going to get that rebound, give it to Kegler. KB transition 3, wide open, long, but 25.
Second one long tonight. But
Wallace Eubanks for the Golden Tornadoes is going to get that rebound. And it's going to be Kirk kind of bringing it up here for the Golden Tornadoes. He swings it over here to number 4, Voss. Voss to Feeling over to Kirk. He's going to running floater. Misses. Quad A, great rebound. Hands it to Kegler. 6:52 and counting. Second quarter. Tigers trail by 2 as we get it to Marlowe. Long pass, and they're going to call a body foul there or travel.
He was kind of dribbling, I thought already. It was odd.
So I don't know. He called that. I try to get on you a little bit, but this is starting to turn into I don't know what's going on, as he called that from basically where he's standing right now on the court, a travel from three-quarters court. But
the weirdest part is he was already probably 3 dribbles in.
Yeah, must not have a whistle in his mouth or something as we get over to Feeling to Kirk. Kirk over to KK. Marlowe still on him. Tries to spin, gets inside, long off the glass, misses. Moreland rebound.
Yeah, Drayton is really affecting him tonight.
Yeah, you can tell that these guys are long for the Tigers, and it's kind of affecting him trying to get into the paint. As Kegler's going to drive it down left side, kick out to KB. Back to Kegler, three-pointer corner. Oh, little short. It's going to be a rebound there by Feeling. So he's going to hand it off to Kirk.
Yeah, he just needs to keep shooting.
Swinging it to Voss all the way up top, back to Kirk, and they're going to look to slow it up here.
Still a 2-point game. 6 minutes to go here in this
corner three for Voss. Misses. KB, long rebound. Has a chance. Has numbers right here. He's going to keep it all the way. Going to be a no call as he tried to sell it there. Feeling did. And he's going to miss that bucket, and Coffeyville's going to come away with the rebound.
Kind of uncharacteristic for KB right now to be, a little bit off. But
just got a text that said, why is that a 2? He was 5 foot behind the line.
Yeah.
So we do agree, as well as we're going to have KK give it over to Kirk, and then back to KK at the free throw line, kind of doing a turnaround fade. Little LeBron in his later age of the game. As Kegler's going to make a great jump stop, go in, try to go up with it. Hard 2 points there for Dirks Kegler.
Rips it over the top and just makes a great move, steadies himself and goes back up.
Yep, so 14-14 here, 5:20 left here. Second quarter. Kirk's going to have it up top, tie ball game now. Feeling's going to have it on the left side in front of the fans. And then we got Wallace Eubanks over back to Kirk. He's going to drive in, makes that extra step move, misses it. But Feeling's going to get the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on KB probably. I mean, his back was turned. I don't know how he saw around that, or is he trying to get quad A again?
I don't know who he called it on.
All right, he's going to call it on
KB.
He said 1, though. There's not a 1 in there, so I'm assuming it's going to.
I think he flashed his finger twice.
Yeah, they don't know either. They're looking for a 1 as well.
We don't have a 1, boss.
Yep. So it's going to be Ogren. Going to end up being on Cannon. We'll see if they sub it. Yep, they're asking him right now.
They're going to give Drayden Marlowe a little break here.
They're trying to figure out. He's still looking now. He doesn't know.
KK's
now the other official saying, hey, it's 11. He still doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, come on, man. The other officials finally tell him, hey, it's 11. So, yep, we got it in. It's 11. That's going to be Cannon Brown's first foul, as we kind of knew from up here at the top. That's what he was going to call.
Looks like probably Marlowe's going to get his breathers anytime that KK is getting his breather. So,
so they get it a long pass over the top to Kirk here with Kegler on him. Tyler Anderson's going to be on Voss here. Got KB on Feeling. We're going to get it back to Kirk. We're going to give it to Stevens with Ogren on him. Already has 1 foul. He thought about trying to get a little fancy with it there.
Yeah.
Ends up swinging it over to Feeling with KB on him. Little fadeaway, gets blocked. Ogren was already looking for it as Stevens gets the rebound, goes up and I guess not a rebound, but gets the ball and the turnover there. And
Stevens is a big kid for Coffeyville. I'm going to say he's probably 6'5".
Already has 8 points for him on the night. Kegler brings it across half court. Lazy pass, and it gets turned over, and then he's going to get on top of that lazy pass, turnover, a quick foul. So
kind of compounds the problem there for himself.
Yep. You kind of want to see KB maybe push to it too, but also just crisp hard pass, and he's going to be able to grab that and go.
Yep.
So 14-16 here. Coffeyville lead.
We're going to take
a full timeout for the Tigers, so we'll send it back to the studio. Listen, All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it. From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall liquor store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall liquor store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
Back here in the Tiger Dome with 4:23 in the second quarter. Coffeyville leads 16-14 as we're in a full timeout called by Coach V back here. It's been kind of a fast-paced, slow-paced game as we only got 16-14 here in the second, halfway through the second quarter almost. But a lot of shots have been put up, just not nothing really falling. As really Stevens for Coffeyville is doing it all with 8. Already has half the points there for Coffeyville. Kegler has 6 for us, so almost half the points for us as well. It's been a good game so far. Everything you can ask for in an SEK matchup. Great defense and kind of just putting a cap on the rim currently.
Coffeyville is going to inbound the ball here to Kirk. Now they're going to get it over to Feeling, right side. He doesn't really even think about the three-pointer. Now they try to go inside. It gets tipped. TA is going to come away with the steal, and he's going to look to push it up the right side. Now as he hand it off to KB, he's going to drive in right side, and they're going to call foul there. Reach on Stevens.
It's going to be Coffeyville's second foul of this quarter, and it's going to be Stevens' first foul of the night. So KB's looking to pass it in, tries to top it over the top to Kegler, does get it to him. Swing out, KB wide open in the corner, gives it up, tries to drive in. Ooh, almost made a great pass quad A, but Stevens is there with his long arms and tips it right out. So it's going to be Tiger basketball underneath the game with 3:58 to go here in the second quarter.
This roster has been throwing me off all night, and I just figured out it's because they've got the numbers 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm like, where in the world is number 5?
Yeah, they forgot to put Kirk in there at the start as we get it into quad A. And they swing it over to TA, back to Kegler for 3. It's good, nothing but net. Kegler now with 9 on the night, and the Tigers take the lead by 1, 17-16, 3:45 left to go second quarter.
Yeah, Kirk's going to swing it left side to Eubanks there. Now he's going to give it up. Now back to the top to Feeling. Back to right side to Kirk. He's wanted to get to the lane all night. They're going to get to Feeling left side. He puts up a 3. It's way long.
Didn't feel that one as Kegler's going to get the rebound there. And he's going to look to push here as we have some numbers. They kind of get back into it. See if Kegler thinks he has the hot hand. He's calling a play here as well. As we're going to switch across. Get quad A, still getting some good minutes for us, along with Ogren on. As until KK's back in, I don't think Drayton's coming back in like my counterpart Aaron Judy said. Kegler went in there, missed that easy lay. So it's going to be Coffeyville ball here, pushing back down with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. So Kirk's going to try to drive in here on Kegler, kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens inside to Feeling, picks up his dribble after 1. He has a great technique with that floater there, but Stevens misses that one. And then he's going to step out of bounds, and it's going to be Tiger basketball as now Marlowe is going to check back in for the Tigers.
He's going to get Aiden Ogren a break.
Yeah.
Now I have to believe he's going to have a mismatch without the kick. Yep,
nope,
here
as he comes in, yeah, they said, oh, wait a minute. As also Kegler's going to get a break now, and Jax Armstrong for the Tigers is going to check in.
And they might have, they've got some kids that can match up height-wise, but when you add his athleticism with height.
KK with a little fun there as Stevens came off, did give him a high five, so he slapped his own hands there. Said, all right, sounds good, but it looks like, all right, I'm going to give Jax 5'5", so I'm going to say Kirk is also 5'5". They're about the same height out there. As we're going to get it across, TA is going to have it.
Yeah, I think Jax
swings back to quad A. Quad A's looking elbow. Out to Jax, had a chance at 3, drives in instead. KB on the right side. Tries to go in, loses it, gets it back off. Great pass by KK to KB. Not going to like that assist, but it's going to be 19-16 as Cannon Brown scores an easy lay there.
So lead's going to be 3 now for Fort Scott. Wallace Eubanks has it inside to the elbow. Feeling, thinks about it. Dribble, kicks it out.
To Voss.
Voss going to have it. Now back to the top to Kirk as he's going to still try to get to the lane. He's going to shoot a fadeaway and miss it. Quade gets the rebound, and it's going to get tipped away by Wallace Eubanks. Now Kirk's at the 3 line. He's going to drive in again, put up a floater, and it's going to be out. But KK's going to come out with the rebound, and my camera skills suck, so I'm sorry about that.
Yep, but Austin does get that 2-point basket there for Coffeyville, and that's kind of the things. He gets a lot of those second chance opportunities with 1:38 left here as Tyler Anderson has it at the top. Fort Scott leads by 1, 19-18, 20 on the shot clock. Marlowe has it with Kirk on him. Little mismatch. Kicks it out to Jackson in the corner. Step back 3. It's good. Jax Armstrong.
He's kind of coming into himself.
Super sophomore here, yeah, with the 3.
Yeah, nice little step back there. And full confidence, puts it up, and nothing but the net.
And that kind of is testament to how they've been practicing. His Feeling's going to get it inside on KB, go up and under. It's good for Coffeyville. So they answer with a quick 2. But Tigers do extend their lead to 1 after that possession, 22-20. KB's getting guarded by Feeling, gets around him, swings it over to Armstrong. Tyler in the corner, throws it over the top to KB, over to Quad A for 3. Long. Tyler's fighting for the rebound, gets it, but then Kirk strips it from him. He's going to look to push to KK. KK is going to have all the way up, goes around, everybody misses. KB with the rebound. Then two Coffeyville players bumping each other. KB's trying to go across, and then KK is going to get a foul. Reach in on Cannon there. So
I have to think he's probably, he is.
Yeah.
He's a little frustrated, just kind of having an off night. You can tell he's an absolute hooper. Like, he's one of the, we talked with the radio guys, Dylan was saying, and he's probably one of the better players in Southeast Kansas, but.
Might have to get Coach Glover down here quick before Coffeyville tries to swoop him up at their home court. He ends up deciding to go JUCO ball.
How many points? Oh, Dirk should have probably tried to get that foul there.
We're going to get it over to Armstrong as he missed it there, but Kegler's going to have it here. He's going to look to get a screen by Marlowe. They do switch, so if he can get it into him quick and then got someone open, but he's going to throw it over the top.
There it is again, just kind of a baby hook almost.
Right over the top of Stevens, and that's going to give Marlowe 7 on the night.
He's been automatic inside 10 foot.
Yep, 24-20 as Kegler gets a reach in there. He tries to get a piece of it off of Hershey. Hershey swings it over to Wallace Eubanks. Stevens drives in, blocked by KB. KK misses it, 5 seconds. Marlowe's trying to get down the court in time. 2-1, pump fake, misses, blocked, and that's going to be halftime.
Again on the camera. Gosh dang it.
As we had a chance to get a 6-point lead there possibly, but we're going to send it back to the station. Then we're going to have the unofficial, official halftime stats as the Tigers lead 24-20. Start of halftime here. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Happy New Year. New Year brings new beginnings. So why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram truck, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs & Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Back here in the Tiger Dome, and as my host or my co-host is really wanting to ask how many points he has, we're going to go ahead and go with Coffeyville's side. He is not the leading scorer for him either, but KK only has 5. Kirk has 3. Feeling has 4. And Stevens, their big man down low, shot blocker and kind of all-around player for him, has 8 on the night. Over here for the Tigers, we have leading scorer Dirks Kegler with 9, Drayden Marlowe with 7, Cannon Brown with 2, Tyler Anderson with 2, Quade Moreland with 2, and Jax Armstrong with 3. So we're doing a really good job, and you know we kind of knew that when we thought we had one of the taller starting lineups even, but just all-around lineups in the SEK that. You know, these shooters that like to score inside are probably going to have a lot more problems here against the Tigers.
Yeah, and I think talking about the KK, the Austin kid, I mean, holding him to 5 points in the first half, honestly, I would have never guessed we were going to be able to accomplish that, even as good as Drayden is defensively or the team is. So that's a huge win, but now if you can hold the kid that's used to scoring, I would say he's not held under 20 probably any night in the SEK.
Yeah.
So you got to really take advantage of that, get everything you can. But no, we're doing a good job. We've had just a couple shots. KB seems a little off, but you know you hope he gets going in the second half, and I believe he will.
Yeah, I mean, you know, had a good chance there to get above, get a 6-point lead there. We go into the halftime with a 4-point lead as the Tiger Cheers dancing team, Tiger dance team's out here. Tiger Cheer dance team, all fumbled up tonight. Obviously, you can tell I took last Friday off because I'm kind of stumbling on my words, but we're going to send it back to the studio for about a 7-minute break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Halftime boys game. Fort Scott leads 24-20. This is Dylan W. with Aaron Judy back after this extended break from our sponsors.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that at Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big bank, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family-owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown, and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Peerless Products offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earn paid sick time and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Fearless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years and loves supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their passion. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of student organization and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National CE in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Hello, Travis Myrick here with Myrick Mechanics, locally owned and operated. If you are tired of costly repairs and or high electric bills, it may be time to upgrade to a higher efficiency system. We are system change-out specialists. We install whole homes, mini splits, and Generac generators. Give us a call at 913-713-3734 to schedule a full home and system analysis.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
An authentic taste of old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore, with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
At Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, they strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart North at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Hey folks, Frank here with Briggs & Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram truck, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs & Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the hole-in-the-wall liquor store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of the
Back years, they didn't let the clock hit 0, so they just went right back after it. But we're going to start the third quarter here is with a corner three by Hershey, and he's going to miss, but Kirk's going to get the rebound, kick it back or pull it back out here. Is we're going to get it over to Feeling. He's going to go baseline, go up with his left, and good for Coffeyville, 24-22.
Good move by Feeling there.
We're back as Kegler's going to bring it across with Kirk on him. About the same setup. We're going to have Feeling in on Marlowe. KB inside lane. Yes, up and good.
That's
so that's
exactly
kind of the
what he needed.
They kind of think that they can hold off on one, and the next thing you know, the third of the three-headed monster for the Tigers scores.
Yeah, just a simple bucket like that. Just let him get his confidence going, and he'll be just fine.
For sure. He's kind of been our second half kind of guy these past couple games, which is good for us. So we can attack you in three different ways as they're going to get it into KK. Marlowe's just staying right in front of him as much as he can. Swings back out the Feeling. Kirk thinks about a three. Pump fakes it. Behind the back, gets it into
lost his man.
Feeling, but he misses and kind of looking for a foul, but I think Stevens might have bumped him even as KB brings it down the court, up in transition, does draw a foul. So he'll be shooting two from the line as he kind of made a good move, spins into three of them and gets the contact.
Yeah, good job by KB there to just fight off the contact, get his shot up, and now he's going to get to the line. So
I'm going to try not to jinx him, but this is the guy you would want at the free throw line for the most part. That's where he lives.
I don't think you're going to jinx him. He's pretty smooth from the free throw line.
No, I definitely am because you said that on top of it.
Nah. Drayden's doing a good job tonight defensively. I think he's having a heck of a game holding that kid. That's on you, buddy.
No, I said it was on you because you doubled down.
Oh,
you
no,
double
don't you try to put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
You dared it to
don't
miss.
You think about it.
But yes, like you did say, Drayden has been playing great defense, and I think he kind of knows his role tonight. He's like, hey, he's got 7, but he's going to be okay. If he can hold KK to the same points he has, I'm sure he's fine on the night.
Yeah.
Brown's going to make his second there.
I'd like to think you could score 0, and if you hold the other kid under 10, you're still doing a heck of a job, kind of like we talked about in the girls' game.
I agree. Kirk's going to bring it across half court for Coffeyville, swings it over here to Hershey. Hershey's trying to get it in, but Ogren's playing really good defense on Stevens. Swings it over to Kirk on the right side. Now Stevens gets it at the elbow. Looking to go to work. Has Ogren, stays in front of him. Can't do it.
Yeah, not
swings it back out to Hershey. Yeah.
I'm going to guess not a lot of range with Stevens there. So.
Nope. Kirk's going to try to drive in on Kegler. Slides his foot there. He's going to swing it out to Wallace. Eubanks.
Oh,
KK goes in, but blocked by Marlowe. 1 on the shot clock. I don't think he gets it off. They're going to say he does.
And then Stevens violation.
Gets the rebound, goes up with it, and makes it. So probably should have been a shot clock violation like Aaron said, but they don't call it. And Stevens gets the rebound. Gets his 10th point of the night. 27-24, 5:55 left here, third quarter. Kegler brings it across, swings it in on the elbow to Marlowe. Backdoor cut by Brown. Little contact, no call. It's going to be a rebound by Hershey on the turnover. Kirk's going to pick up his dribble, gets it to Hershey. Now they're going to have numbers as he's speedy. Goes right inside. they're going to call offensive foul. There's Aiden Ogren sliding in there.
Yeah, great job by Aiden.
Great job by Aiden to take that. With 5:38 left here in the third quarter, 27-24 lead for Fort Scott with Aiden getting hype. Feedback said, get over here and give me a high five with that one.
Yeah, Hershey's just a little bit out of control there, and he's going to pay the price for it.
And as we were talking about, Aiden, was getting baited last game. He did that to Hershey there as well. So Kegler gets it in from Marlowe. Kirk's already picking him up. Full court here. Gets across half court. Swings it over to KB on the right side. Left side, sorry. KB, 2 dribbles, picks it up. And Stevens comes
Kirk
out
on Marlowe. Get him the ball.
Can't get into him. KB, pump fake. Running floater from the free throw line. Up and good. Just a smooth shot there for Cannon Brown.
At one point, we got the smallest kid on the court guard and literally the biggest kid on the court there.
I mean, maybe big in stature and small in stature. He had pretty good positioning, though, as he was pushing them away. But good on us to find that and still get a basket, though. Stevens going to get it from three-point line. They're daring him to shoot it out there. He doesn't. Back door cut by KK, and he gets it up and good over Marlowe. They kind of called that out there.
Yep.
So
good move. Good little play by both of them. Kind of just a two-man game as we're going to have a screen set by Marlowe. Dirks goes right side. Now he's got the big man guarding him. They're trying to clear him, but he's going to pick up his dribble.
Double team it over here on this side, so that's where they kind of two smallest guys, but they put 2 of them on Marlowe when they switch that screen. You'd like to maybe see Marlowe get it on the outside.
Still got the big man guarding Dirks here.
He's just long and being a problem. 10 seconds on the shot clock as we get it to Marlowe with Kirk on him now. Now the big man leaves. Kegler probably should have took it, but he steps in, shoots it just short. Rebound, Ogren with a fresh set. 19-footer misses short for Marlowe, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Tigers to be Coffeyville ball.
I still think that's a good possession, good quality shots all the way around. They're going to fall sooner or later.
For sure. I really would have liked Kegler maybe just take that 3 in off the pass instead of trying to get somebody back in front of him.
He's been hot from beyond the arc tonight too. So
they get it into Stevens from KK. He's looking to go to work on Ogren. He can't. Swings it back to Kirk with Kegler on him. Gets a screen up and shot off that. Misses everything. Looked like he probably should have been out of bounds there, but it ends up being out of bounds on Hershey. So it'll be Tiger basketball with 3:54 here. We swing it over to Kegler. Get it in. Going to walk it up with Kirk already kind of right in his hip pocket. He's going to get it across at the volleyball line, looking for the call from Coach Feeback. We get it to KB, hand back off to Kegler with Kirk on him. Stevens on KB. Kegler had a good chance to go up with it, but just loses it. Yeah. Kind of got pickpocketed, I think, there by Kirk from the back.
Probably
now they're going to look to push it here,
yeah.
They swing it over to Hershey. He drives in baseline, has TA now on him. They swing it out to Kirk. He's looking, gets it into Stevens right out here at the free throw line.
They still kind of want to say this.
Doesn't want to do anything, but now he takes one dribble, goes up with it, misses. Rebound, Cannon Brown. He's going to push it here. Ogre's going to fly down the court here, tries to get inside before anybody else does, and they pick it up. So we just swing it over to Kegler with 25 on the shot clock. Kirk up on him. He's going to get a screen by Marlowe. Thinks about using it, now does use it. Gets his own running chance at it from the free throw line. Gets blocked by Stevens. It's going to be Wallace Eubanks with that grab off the block, and it's going to be to Kirk. So kind of a stalemate here as a late great defense by both teams. Is now Hershey's going to drive in, miss. Anderson's going to come down with that rebound. Going to swing it up to Ogren quickly. Good move, up and good. With
and one.
Aiden Ogren with a little coast-to-coast. Gets that three-point line, shows, hey, I can move with the ball a little bit too.
Hey, he's a very athletic kid. He can move well. He just doesn't get the chance a lot, but great play for him. He's going to push the score to 31-26 as the Tigers lead here. Chance to get it to 32.
We're going to have Jax Armstrong come in for TA here. And it's kind of one of those with Ogren, like we do call him a football player because that's his body build, but, you know, some football players can be athletic, and he was our tight end. He's pretty athletic human being for us so far.
And when I say he's a football player, I almost mean like just
misses his free throw, but KB's going to get it, goes up with it, misses. Has a chance to get it again, but KK kind of snaps it from him right there. And it's going to be Coffeyville ball here.
I mean, kind of more of his mindset football-wise. He's ready to. They're going to call it
technical foul. He might get one more here real quick, too.
I think it's going to be a warning.
So maybe, he must have been out here on the court. So now he's berating the other official. Maybe he's wanting to get one.
They're saying he's out of the coaching box, maybe? Yeah, it's going to be a warning.
So it's going to be Coffeyville ball. I was trying to kind of see if I could pick up what feedback was talking to
the
official about. But it's going to be Feeling right here to pass it into Kirk. 2:23 left, third quarter, 31-26. Fort Scott lead, up by 5. KK gets a screen by Wallace Eubanks, gets blocked by Quad A. And then 3 of them want the stat for the rebound and goes out of bounds on the Tigers. So be Coffeyville ball underneath.
Yeah, Quad A is just so long and lanky, man. He does a good job at timing it up and blocking the shot. We've got really good shot blockers as they get it in here to Feeling left side. Now he's going to try to get it inside, kicks it out to KK. Left baseline, he's going to dribble up, skip pass back to Feeling, thinks about it.
Traveled with it twice there, still no call.
Now they're going to go back to the corner. KK's going to put up a 3, it's off.
So yeah,
we're going to come away. Jax Armstrong with the rebound.
Like he said, he doesn't shoot a whole lot of threes. Maybe that's what he thinks he needs to do to get going tonight. Is we do have it, we bring it across to KB. Now Kegler has it. He's calling for a screen. Not really any room to go there on the right side.
They're going to switch that screen, and now we've got him guarding Marlowe again.
They got Feeling just right behind him to be right there as soon as we get into him. Had a chance at it, but we just kind of rushed it short of the rim. But they kind of always they have that switch, but they always have that other guy
That's a good job by Coach Feedback to get him in that position, because if they're going to switch the screen and you have small on big, let's do it every time.
Yeah, but they always have that guy right behind him. As now Feeling does end up getting that 2-point there for the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes, and it's good by them to kind of have him there. They could be a skip pass across court, then inside if you got to make that man run out. But we'll see how it kind of turns here the rest of the game. Kegler's going to have it here at the volleyball line, holding it a little bit with 1:02 left here, second half. Tries to get it in to KB. We do get it into him. Stevens right on him. Wide open Marlowe, 3. Going to be left side there. Kegler's going to get the rebound though. Pump fake, now goes up with it. And it's good for Kegler.
Tough shot by Dirks, and he gets it to fall.
So now it's going to be 33-28 here. KK brings it across for the Golden Tornadoes. They get into Stevens at the elbow. The free throw line with Quad A on him. He's trying to go to work. Quad A, good defense, good rebound there. Yeah. We're going to get it to Kegler. He's going to bring it up here with 30 seconds, shot clock off.
Good 2 possessions there defensively for Quad A. Heck of a job, as we're going to have it at the volleyball line, and we're going to play for 1 shot here, it looks like. Dirk's kind of just chilling at the volleyball line with it. He's fighting his man off.
He's still counting with that guy's way down behind him.
10 foot from him.
10 seconds now.
Now he's going to fight, kick it out to Quad A. 3's up. Oh, just in and out.
They're going to call a foul there probably on Jax. As he had a chance, he probably could have ran and grabbed that rebound and went right back up with it, but
just couldn't quite corral it in. But
going to be the Tigers' first foul of this quarter, and it's going to be Coffeyville's going to have 3 as I get that kind of set back up over there. 5.6 seconds left here. Feeling's going to look to pass it into Kirk.
Yeah, they're going to.
You can kind of get another foul here. You just don't want to do it on the shot.
They're just going to go
keep him in front.
Full court, try to slow it down maybe.
They get it to him on the right side. Running 3, misses. So that'll take us to into the third quarter. Tigers still with the lead by 5, 33-28. Start of the fourth. You're listening. I'll hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube and
Go Tigers!
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National CE in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Back here in the Tiger Dome, as I do want to bring up before we start this quarter, Coach Steps just messaged me after a 56-29 Lady Tiger win. He just wanted to preach that it was a much-needed win, and we were proud of the way we responded. We played with more attitude and effort and consistency tonight. Coffeyville beat Pitt, so it shows there are no nights off in the SEK, as we brought up. Kind of like I know the guy or something a little bit. Thought Rayleigh was our spark plug. She guarded the Karen girl well, and I thought it was a great team effort, and we finally saw some shots go in, which always helps you on defense. So Coach P knows ball. He knows what he saw there, and he's glad that the Tigers pulled out a victory. We stay undefeated in the Tiger Dome. But start of the fourth quarter here for the boys. It's going to be Tiger basketball, 33-28 for the Tigers, and we are getting set for a great finish here as we get the ball into Dirks Kegler. I need to skip the period and start the clock there instead of just trying to start it with zeros. Kegler's going to have Kirk all up on him. Gets screened from Marlowe. He's going to stay on his man, though. We're going to swing it over to Marlowe now. TA was moving as the ball was going right. He went left, and it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover on. I about said on downs, getting back into football. I was going to bring that up, that I kind of like football better because we could at least stand up there. I felt like in the crow's nest. Get stiff here sitting down. But we're going to bring it across. This feeling's going to have it on the right side in front of our fans on that side, not the benches. We swing it in, try to get it in. Dirks tips it back to Kirk. Kirk tries to drive in. Back to Stevens. He does not want anything to do with it at the three-point lines. Kirk's going to try to drive back in. Kicks it out to Wallace Eubanks. Now out to Kirk. There it is, into KK's hands. See if they can get him going. He misses that three as well, and it's going to be out of bounds. Tiger basketball as he's trying to get it going from three-point line and just can't seem to hit it at all. As he still has 7 points, so credit to the Tigers defense. Got to give credit where credit's due as we're stopping him.
Yeah, and even though he doesn't block that shot, I mean, he just affects it.
Yep. You know, he's nothing easy tonight as we get it across Marlowe. TA almost fell down, but does get the ball, gives it back to Marlowe. He drives baseline. Wallace Eubanks all over him, gets kind of trapped there. End up saying he gets fouled. I thought he was going to say that.
Too, because KB is cutting to the rim, and he's absolutely dunking it. He almost dunked it anyways. But.
So that's going to be Weston Eubanks' first of the night. And I thought they were going to call a step out of bounds, so I'm glad to see that was a foul. As it's going to be Kegler looking to pass in here right on the tee. Throws it over the top to KB. He's looking to get it back to Kegler. He thought about it, but Steven steps out on him. Big,
Look
long
at him.
kid.
He's kind of laughing like, here we go.
Yeah. He thinks he can stay with him. I think this is where you ISO it and let Kegler kind of go
let him get to the rim.
Bit. Yeah, Steven wants it a little bit. We'll see, and he's going to get the foul. Yeah. Probably smart on him. He wasn't trying to get on a highlight tape anywhere, so he's like, hey, I'm just going to take this foul.
Let's not get my ankles broke.
Yep, his second foul of the night. So,
although he is kind of sneaky athletic for his build, he does move well.
He does. He's got a pretty good little shoe game. Kind of has the shoes that you kind of looks like he wanted.
Yeah.
Be good for the Tigers. It has it kind of looks like from up here, kind of some Tiger stripes on them. It's going to be a foul there.
Yeah, they do have
25, so that's going to be Wallace Eubanks' second.
They got pretty good shoes. I don't really love. I'm with you. I don't like the purple.
Yeah, I'm not purple, but the pink looks like they look LeBron's. Usually LeBron has that backwards Nike swoosh, so they look good from up here.
They're gonna get into KB. No foul there on that bump. They're gonna get it in out of Dirks. He's gonna go left, right, up with his left hand, and it's gonna go in and out. TA's gonna come away with the rebound. They're gonna call a foul.
So if that's Wallace, it is. So if it's third and as many times down the court, it's all three, literally all in this possession here. And I know I hate the purple, but if those are Kobe's on Kirk, I'm going to have to give him shoes of the night.
Yeah.
I always had some Mamba mentality shoes. They were always nice to have.
Long inbound pass there to KB from Dirks. He gets a screen now. He's going to kick it left side. TA has it at the wing. Going to give it up top. They fly out to guard Drayden. Now Dirks up top, gives it to the elbow, shot by Marlowe, and it's off. He kind of misses everything but the backboard.
A little hard there. He was trying to get it going, but they're going to come right down the court with Feeling up and under. Ooh. Nice move by Feeling. And he's going to
tough reverse.
Get that one in for his 10th point of the night here with 6:05 left in the fourth quarter. Tigers lead by 3. We get it across to KB. Back high pass to Kegler here. Kirk's on him. We're kind of trying to drain the shot clock. I'd like to still see run some sets, though. We're going to get a screen by Marlowe. Kegler's going to look to go downhill up into Ogren. TA corner three, short, falls down, rebound, Kirk, and he's going to look to drive here. His feedback didn't really like that possession.
That shot from him, yeah.
Nope, so KK is going to have it with Marlowe on him. He's going to look to try to get inside. Gets to the free throw line, that's it. Out to Feeling to Kirk here top. He's looking to drive in on Kegler. Kegler hand up. Gets it to Stevens. Stevens inside to KK. Marlowe right in there on the block. Great block shot by Marlowe. KK gets it, though. Back up, misses. Cannon Brown with the rebound there. Great defensive possession by the Tigers.
He has elite defense tonight from Marlowe.
KK probably wasn't envisioning the Uniontown kid like that coming over here to Fort Scott for the year, and he's playing some great defenses. We get a nice pass into Kegler. Missed that.
Just can't finish with the left right there.
And that's one you're going to want back here. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Kirk's going to go right in on Kegler and score.
Make it a 1-point game as Fort Scott leads 33-32, 4:53 to go here.
That could be a momentum builder for Coffeyville. See how this possession turns out for the Tigers. Cannon Brown comes across. Kegler cuts in. Looks to pass in. Has 2 on him. KB, wide open 3. Top of the key, misses. Ogren tries a 21 tip. It does get fouled, though, there, so he'll be at the line shooting 2. And wouldn't you believe it, Wallace Eubanks now with 4 fouls in
That's crazy. In
less than
3
4 minutes. Yeah, so maybe Wallace Eubanks is, I'm not going to bring it up, but on our team.
Yeah.
But I've never seen Ogren get that many that quick. So 4:39 left here, fourth quarter.
Hershey's about to check in, I'm going to guess, for Wallace Eubanks.
As
nope, they're
going to make his first one here.
Yeah, they are going to give him a break.
He's probably like, I got one, like last foul maybe, so I can play in the end. But
you can't take him home with you.
No.
You get 5 for a reason.
And you can sit on the bench for a while with him now.
Yeah.
It looks like that's what he's going to do. Ogren's kind of floor generaling it from the free throw line.
2-point game. Makes it a 3. Jinx.
So 34-32, 4:39 left here and counting in the fourth quarter. Tigers lead by 3, and they're going to have a foul, I guess, on Tyler maybe. Yep, going to be on Tyler Anderson there. Maybe a little push off. I didn't quite see it, but I saw a kid on the floor, and that's usually where that goes there. So Fort Scott will be shooting the rest of the fourth quarter, and then Coffeyville only 1 foul for the Tigers this quarter. As Kirk gets it, he's looking to bring it around the left side. Gives to Stevens at the elbow of the free throw line. Tries to do that backdoor cut and give it to Feeling. He doesn't get it. Kegler had it for a second, kind of gets berated there. No foul as they call, get into Feeling, misses. Quad A rebounds, rips strong with it here. Swings it over to TA as he's going to bring it up across half court. They're looking to trap here. He gets it, crowned it. Moreland thought about it, drives in, swings over to Ogren, going to go up with it. Misses, own rebound, gets fouled, no call. Back out to KB, 3. Bang!
Big time
Cannon
3.
Brown shows it to the fans as well.
Huge shot.
37-32 here is now AK is trying to get his own on that side. He's going to get a foul drawn on TA.
It's all right.
He just keeps on bodying him. So
probably a good foul there, honestly.
Yeah.
Make him earn every ounce.
Absolutely, as it's been pretty tough for him. He misses that, but he'll be at the line shooting 2 here.
Yep. If you're going to foul him in that situation, foul him. You can't let him score and get the foul is my only thing.
Kind of another one of those dumb-you-ism things is if we're getting 3s and they're getting to the line and only make 2, and we already have the lead, we can finish the game out. Marlowe's going to come back in for TA.
Yep. Man, he has an awkward free throw stance.
Kind of has I know somebody in the NBA that did that a lot too. They kind of keep that back and they just
feet
throw
are
it up.
almost like slalomed.
I think it was Ray Allen maybe. I think he kind of did that.
That's crazy.
And Ray Allen's one of the better shooters in the ever, so he makes both there.
4-point game. Fort Scott leads 34-38, 3:41 to go. They get it at half court. Barlow's going to dribble ahead. Now he gives it up. Goes for the oop. Quade gets it, puts it up and scores! Makes it a 6-point game here, 40-34, 3:25 to go.
You can kind of, the highs and lows of us tonight is, you wanted to see Ogren come down with it, but Quade does a great thing is they're going to call on the floor there, foul on Marlowe maybe.
That should be an offensive foul, I thought.
So it's going to actually be on Cannon.
KB.
On a block, I guess, there. So I didn't even know if he was there close to him, but.
Yeah, no one was stopping Kalen Austin from getting to the basket.
Still okay with it. Only 3 fouls on us here in this quarter. 3:17 left.
As Dirk
so
gets
gonna have
a hand
kick ball there. Kirk's going to look to pass it back in again. We'll be back out of bounds on the Tigers. They get it into KK with Marlowe on him. They hand it off to Kirk with Kegler all over him up top. 3:10 and counting now. 28 on the shot clock. They get to KK. Tries to shoot 3.
He misses everything.
Marlowe definitely had a problem with that, and he misses everything. Kind of tried to switch his shot up mid-shot. Didn't work for him. Kegler's going to bring it across. KK's on him. See if he can go to work with it, but we're going to swing over to Moreland with Kirk on him. You like to see, Moreland maybe try to take him downhill. He does have ball handling. Kegler's now going to try to do it on KK. Stevens comes out on him. Moreland goes in. Stevens grabs Moreland. Back out to KB. Swings it inside to Kegler. Guys all over him. There's the foul on Hershey as Kegler will be at the free throw line shooting 2. Like I said, Tigers will be shooting free throws here on out every foul.
Yeah, and that's huge, honestly, at this point in the game, this score.
I agree, 2:41.
Big difference.
6-point lead for the Tigers. 3 fouls for the Tigers tonight, 5 on the Golden Tornadoes for this fourth quarter. It's going to be a full timeout here for Coffeyville. So we'll send it to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Casper Enterprises Enterprises, LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Back here, and you can kind of hear the Coffeyville coach wheeling his team like, hey, it's time to go. If we're going to go, we've got to go now. 2:41, the Tigers do lead by 6. Feedback's coaching his players up. We lead by 6 with Kegler at the free throw line, so a good chance to extend it to a quick math 3-possession game. Yeah, Aaron's shaking his head. We got some probably old football injuries out there, so we don't quite math as quick as we used to a little bit. But Kegler will be at the line to shoot 2, so if he can make them both, we'll have an 8-point lead here with 2:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Fort Scott, I believe, since the first quarter has had the lead the whole time. We got it back, and we haven't gave it back up since. Trailed by as many, or led by as many as 6.
Coffeyville's a talented group. It's been a really good game. It's been fun to watch. That's what gets me.
This is his first. Yeah, I'll hand up. I'll take that one, but I believe in my boys. I believe in them down there.
That's what gets me on the game, like these intense games. I'm such a fan of basketball. I get to watching the game, and I mess up the camera, so I'm sorry ahead of time for when I do that, because he makes the second one.
7-point lead is going to be the highest lead for the Tigers on the night. It's going to be 41-34, 2:36. They get into feeling, but he misses it, and Oakland gets the rebound. So
yeah, it kind of gets bumped there and gets away with it.
It's going to be a big win here for the boys, the Tigers, if they can finish this up, as Kegler has Kirk all over him. And feedback's going to call a timeout, quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This will be a big win for a team that's already beat Independence and Chanute on the year.
Yeah.
Keeps you, kind of right back there at the top of the SEK conference with the loss to Chanute. So
I think we are at the top of the conference boys-wise.
I don't know, because if they beat Chanute and Indy's lost to Coffeyville. We're up there, yes, but I don't think there's much of a thing.
I saw the standings after we beat Pittsburgh, but maybe we had a tiebreaker or something, because I believe we were first, then Chanute maybe?
I think we were at least second. I don't think we were first. We'll have to look at it, but I'm not for sure. We're just kind of guessing here. This is kind of locker room talk. We're just going to argue with each other because we can't until we get the
either way,
official
it's a
stats.
big time
but
game.
Early in this game, early in this year, I mean, not much is going to separate the whole league anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of everybody's beat everybody.
Start to kind of separate themselves,
if
later.
you can beat a team that's already beaten Independence and a Chanute team that you lost to and haven't played Indy yet, it'd be big for us. This is going to be Fort Scott ball over there right in front of the
oh yeah, it's from earlier in the year when we were 3-1. So you're right. It was at this time.
That feels good. You can pat me on the back a little bit. You finally said it.
It's tough
to get that from Aaron as we get Kegler to get the ball in here. 2:20 left, fourth quarter. Great Euro jump step there by Drayden Marlowe, just misses, and we're gonna have a foul there on Quad A as Kirk gets it, and then so Coffeyville will be shooting. The rest of the night on the next foul after this one is we're going to have TA come back in, probably get Quad A here as he fouls that. It's going to be his second of the night. 2:14 left as Kirk's not going to touch it yet, so he's going to let it go, and then now he's going to get it. He's going to try to run past Kegler. Kegler's going to stick with him here. They get it inside the feeling. 15-foot, kicks it back out to Kirk. Kind of a push off. Great use of his body, but misses, and Kegler's going to get that rebound. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, now you just want to see him stretch the shot clock every possession.
Not shooting until it's under 5.
Shorten this game up.
Honestly, even if you do get a shot clock violation, you can get 4 of those and the game would be over by now. So Kegler's holding on to it. It gets over to KB, 18 on the shot clock. Tries to get it. KK he's in front of him, still pushing a little bit. Marlowe gets it now.
12 seconds.
Back to Kegler inside. Little running, I'd say 7-footer, and it's good for Dirks Kegler. He's having a great night for the Tigers tonight. 43-34, minute 30 left. This could be all she wrote if they don't score on this possession. Feeling's trying to do it all. Air balls, everything. TA's going to get the rebound. Looks like this is probably going to be calling the dogs off as Kegler's going to bring it across here. Stays with it. Has both of them on him now. Swings it in to TA on the right side. Minute 12. 24 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just be
KK
strong
gets
with
a
the
piece
ball
of it
here.
there and kicks it out of bounds. Minute 9 left. So they're not looking to foul. Coach is kind of sitting here on the bench. I don't know if it's He's usually kind of a fiery guy. I don't know if that warning put him down, put the brakes on him. But Kegler's going to be with the ball. Stevens is going to be out on him now. They swing it over to Marlowe.
Mismatch.
Yeah, and that thing is with that mismatch is Marlowe can dribble too, so you kind of want him to take it, but kind of running floater, tries to kind of draw the foul with the shot, but doesn't get it. TA does get the rebound.
Huge. That offensive rebound right there kind of seals the game.
We do end up shooting it though. Bang! He puts it on. Lets them know, lets the fans know, and gets fouled, so he'll be at the line for the 4-point play.
As our student section's pretty good tonight, and they're pretty pumped up for that shot.
Yeah, especially when you get a shot right in front of your bench, kind of let them know, right in front of your fans. And then let the official know, let the fans know as KB's going to try for the 4-point play.
Sometimes you just got to let them know.
Yep.
That's what he did.
Almost want to call him our
free throw's good.
Our closer as he makes that one. He always seems the last end of the game, has the ball in his hand, a chance to do something with it.
47-34, 40 seconds to go, clock running as Stevens puts up a shot, a little turnaround jumper. It's good. We're going to inbound the ball here. Dirks has it.
Still 47-36, 11-point lead. We got to get it across here still.
Cross-court pass to KB. He's going to get past the trap.
Just pull out now, but he's going to say, hey, I'm going to get some more points. Misses that, though. Unfortunately, KK is going to get the rebound. Shot clock's off, 20 seconds. 11-point lead. No fouls here. He goes up and in.
We can live with that.
Yep. He's going to get to 10 at least on the night now.
Clock's running. 10 seconds. Dirk's going to push through that.
He gets through it. 7 seconds. 6-5.
That's going to do it.
That's going to do it for your Fort Scott Tigers. They're going to get
He's going to try
steal here, but it's going to be over. No one really cares about it. 47-38. Tigers win at the Tiger Dome. Stretch their winning streak here, I believe, to 4 now. We'll be back with the unofficial official stats and kind of like that smile on your face for KK. He's just a good ball player, has good fun with it for Coffeyville. We'll be back right back after this break. You're listening to Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair.
3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs.
Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Back here in the Tiger Dome as the Fight Song's playing, which means that it's a Tiger victory. 47-38 here, final. Great win for the boys. That definitely, if they weren't around there, pushes them right back at the top of the SEK Conference with a big win over a team that's already beat Independence and Chanute. So we've already seen Chanute once. We'll see Indy twice here as we kind of flip the schedule. They're usually our last one before we flip and play everybody again. But your leading scorer for Coffeyville tonight is going to be Stevens, number 12. Feeling with 10, Austin with 11. KK Austin as he tried his best to kind of get going, and we're going to credit Drayden Marlowe over here. He only had 7 points for the Tigers, but it was a big 7 points along with what he did on the defensive end the whole time. Our leading scorer of the night is going to be Dirks Kegler with 14, Drayden Marlowe with 7, Cannon Brown with 11, Tyler Anderson with 2, Aiden Ogrum with 4. Didn't foul out of the game. Only 1 foul on the game tonight as well.
That's maybe the most impressive stat of the game.
I'll be stat that for the game tonight. Wade Moreland's going to finish with 4, and Jax Armstrong with a big 3 as well. Aaron, I mean, like we said, we didn't have 3 20-point scorers or even really high teens, but when you see a defensive stand by that on the kid that's already scored 40 and 32 points on the night.
Absolutely. Like I said, I thought that was an elite defensive effort kind of from everybody there, but he really did a good job, Drayden Marlowe, guarding him. I mean, to hold that kid to 11 points, just watching him, like he's a fluid, he is a hooper. I don't even know how else to describe him, but he walks in the gym, he can play, and Drayden really clamped him, I thought. So good job by everybody, and that's what we talked about before the game. One of the toughest parts about playing Fort Scott is we're just so deep, like you just said, Jax Armstrong comes in, hits a 3 off the bench. KB has 2 timely 3s at the end of the game. I mean, it's just, if you're going to shut down this guy or try to shut down this guy, fine. Well, Dirks leads the team in scoring. So I still think no one will convince me that we're not capable of winning the league and making a run, to the state tournament later on this year. So
absolutely, it's been fun to watch both of these teams. Girls are going to get it right. Like I said, tonight was probably the best all-around performance from both teams on the year as the Lady Tigers win 56-29. Really kind of took that beating there in Pittsburgh. Late comeback for Pittsburgh to win that game, but they showed the perseverance and really got back into it tonight, along with the Tigers taking control and staying hot from the Pittsburgh game on the boys' side and finishing off tonight with a 47-36 victory. Here at the Tiger Dome. I think Coach is probably down there celebrating with his players. So we're going to sign off for the night. We'll be back with the Coaches Show on Monday because we're going to have no Tuesday games because we got the Frontenac tournament coming up. Be looking on Facebook or YouTube or somewhere that we can
get to hear more of us, have to deal with us three times.
3 days in a row, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So be looking for those game times. I think Delatorre will post them on the Fort Scott High School page as soon as we get them. They usually come out Saturday morning. This Frontenac kind of sees where everybody is after these games and seeds it out. So
it'll be fun to go there. We'll play some different teams, from different places and kind of see where we stack up.
Fun stat about that. I'm pretty sure Colgan got kicked out of the Tony DeBray tournament over in Liberal. They kind of said, hey, if you guys can go find a tournament where you can play some better competition, maybe kind of let us do our thing over here. So from what I was told by Jacob Delatorre, Coach his son, they played Carl Junction tonight, but they're in the Frontenac tournament. And when he was getting in his car as I picked up my daughter from school, he said, I don't want to see the Fort Scott boys in that tournament, so hopefully we get seated on opposite ends of the brackets where if we see them, it's going to be in the first place game.
Speaking of them, I did see, just unrelated, but played against Stuart Jack my whole life growing up in traveling sports, and I saw he got hired as the Colgan head football coach today, so they're in good hands. He's a phenomenal athlete and a good dude, always has been, so congrats to him. And I'm sure they'll just keep winning like they have been.
Yep, so with that, we're going to send it back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 of Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This has been Tiger men's and ladies basketball. Girls win 56-29, and the boys win 47-36. Until next time, go Tigers. And also, before we do go, red helmets are back, so I think we can officially say it again.
I know you are super excited about the red helmets. Go Big Red.
This has been Fort Scott Tiger Basketball on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. Tiger and Lady Tiger Basketball has been brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors: Briggs Auto of Fort Scott, Gross Insurance, and Peerless Products. Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown and Fort Scott. Tiger Basketball is also made possible by the Special Sports Boosters, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance Incorporated, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store, La Hacienda of Fort Scott.